The N-word. There's been a lot of discussion about it lately because of the Paula Deen scandal. There are a lot of people who think she should be forgiven for the fact that she used it a long time ago. Many people think she is unforgivable because she ever used it. The problem with the N-word is that whenever the discussion of it comes about, there's always the inevitable, yet peculiar, in my opinion, question that arises. And it goes a little something like this. Black people can use the N-word. Why can't white people use the N-word? My answer to that question is usually another question. And it goes a little something like this. Why do you want to say the N-word? What's your motive? What's your purpose? Why do you need to get your hands on the N-word? Just because black people say it? It's not how it works. And I know why you want to say it. And it's because people have this yearning to, at some point, become familiar with each other. Think about it. When someone comes up to you on the street and they try and talk to you, they use different kinds of codes or cues to seem friendly or familiar. Sometimes they use a word like, hey baby, or what's up brother? But sometimes you hear those words and you get annoyed because they don't know you. They could come up to you and be like, hey baby, you don't know me, stop. So a benign word like baby or brother becomes offensive. Likewise, someone comes up to you on the street and you don't know them and they say, what up, bitch? You gonna be their friend? You gonna start talking to them? No, you'll probably break out, take out the earrings, bust out the Vaseline, and go to town. But if they know you, they could say, hey, motherfucker, and you would run over there, jump into their arms, and give them tongue kisses. A word that was normally blunt and horrific becomes an endearing term. That's what happens with the N-word. Now, I don't support that, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But that's what happens with it. Now, the thing is, African Americans have a bit more familiarity with it in a way that white people don't. And that's where race and familiarity intersect. Because when black people have heard the N-word, they tie it to experiences like when they didn't get that job, or when they were denied the house, or like when my mom was going to the movie theater in segregated Louisiana and she was spat upon and popcorn was thrown at her by the whites there. It's like when I was walking around in Denver with my friends and this guy started singing about the ghetto walking around. And do you want to know what that feels like? Do you really want to know? Well, I'll tell you. It sucks. It fucking sucks. So, now you don't have to say it. For the record, the reason why I dislike the N-word being used by either black people or white people is because people, when they use it, they're trying to reclaim it, take away the power from it, say, if it doesn't bother me, that means there's no power. But the thing is, the system that employs the N-word still is there. And so if that's gone, another word will replace it. They'll still say something about it. Oppression will still occur. So this power behind that word will still be there no matter what, because the intention will be there. The system must be gone first. Until then, the N-word needs to be gone from all our mouths.